All right, which leads me to my silver medal topic. We're staying in the NBA. Jeremy Lin and Kenyon Martin. I just thought this was a really fun story.
Why you shake your head? You not feeling the insanity?
Yeah.
Kenyon on full.
What do you think about? What do you think about Kenyon attacking Jeremy Lin for cultural appropriation? What do you think about this?
This is the kind of stuff I studied in school and shit. But like I get where Kenyon Martin is going, but that was not the way you call it out. That is not the way you handle it. There is a lot of, and there's a long history in America of cultural appropriation from the Asian culture and the white culture, from doing things that are stereotypically black. And so a lot of times, the reason why the words cultural appropriation is thrown out there, because there's a lot of things white people and Asian people and other people do that black people do, or they wear a style that black people wear. It's cool or funny when they do it. With us, thug, you're lazy, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
So it's just like when he saw Jeremy Lin rocking the dreads and things like that, I mean, you can look up every week, there's a story of somebody having to find a lawyer to represent them because they got fired from their job because they said they can't wear dreads at the workplace. People getting profiled for wearing dreads in the workplace. People being profiled just for wearing dreads, whatever. That's how black people, that's how our hair grows, if that's how you choose to wear it. Other people, that's not how y'all's hair grow. So it's just like when you choose to do that, you've gotten that from somebody else's culture. And so, I mean, Jeremy Lin, he plays in the NBA. He's around a lot of black guys. He does whatever. I don't really have a problem with him wearing his hair like that, but I do know where Kenyon Martin is coming with the statement. I don't think I would say he's trying to be black or he just wants to be black. I don't think that's a proper way of wording it. But then also Jeremy Lin brought up, like, bro, you got Chinese symbols tattooed on you. But the thing is, and I study cultural appropriation, yeah, but it's a different thing because other people having Chinese lettering and symbols tattooed on them doesn't do anything negatively for Asian people. Whereas where people, when they appropriate black culture and hip-hop culture and things like that, can do things negative for us, where, like I was saying, getting stereotyped and profiled and all these kind of things for just doing things that we normally do throughout the day. So, I get it on both sides. I just think it was kind of dumb in the first place. Kenyon Martin, like, bro, like, you playing the big three, nobody was checking for you anyway. So, you know what I'm saying? So, whatever.
I think you guys both got him. I think Jeremy Lin said enough for all of us, because I think he hit the clapback trifecta.
Yeah.
He respected Kenyon Martin by saying, hey man, you're entitled to your opinion. He said, hey, I had a poster of you on my wall as a kid, and you know what? You have Chinese tattoos, so I really wasn't the same. Also, I think it's very hot calling the kettle black. No pun intended there. Yeah. And it's very hypocritical of Kenyon Martin, especially when, like, I'll tell you, I know what Niles was saying about the whole appropriation thing and how it kind of only goes one way because of the negative connotation in that way. But I do think when you go call somebody out, I think you should really be prepared to know that, hey, maybe I've done maybe the whole Chinese tattoo thing. Maybe he should have thought of that before he went and said what he said about Jeremy Lin. And honestly, I think what it comes down to, sometimes people just haters. And they're looking for a reason to hate on somebody.
Yeah. So
I think Kenyon Martin didn't have. I mean, what did he have going on besides Big Three?
You tell me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I really think Kenyon Martin just wanted to hate on somebody, like brothers be doing sometimes. But Jeremy Lin's still in the league. He good. I don't really think it's much to worry about.
All right.
Well, the one thing I wanted to, I think you make a really good point. Like I saw something that kind of reminded me of this. BYU's dance team, they had their whole like dance routine, and it was clearly they got it from like World Star Hip Hop or something. But like they have no one black or anything close to a minority on the dance team.
Right.
There's no one even close to that in the stands, is that more dangerous when like you take something but you don't even let them participate? Like BYU wouldn't even let black people in the school in 1978 let it, but we're gonna take your dance routine.
Yeah. I mean, it's what happens all the time. Black culture has been infamously known for being taken.
Yeah.
And there's so many people that'll take black culture but still disrespect black people. And so it's just why like the rapper Post Malone has been in the news lately. People are mad at him because he said like he wouldn't turn down. Well, he didn't say he wouldn't, but he said he'd think about maybe performing at the Trump inauguration and things like that. And people are like, bro, are you serious right now? Like you've made a career off of what so many black men and black women have created for you to be able to do this and created this culture and this kind of thing. That'd be really disrespectful for you to do something like that. And so it's just like there's so many instances in this country. I mean, there's so many different things of where different minorities, their culture will be taken away and they'll still be blocked from being inside of it. Like you just look at like where people they dress up like Native Americans on Halloween and things like that. Like that's crazy. Or you see white kids in Mexico on spring break wearing for Cinco de Mayo and things like that, wearing the sombreros but chanting "Build that wall" in Mexico.
Yeah.
But you come over here and drink tequila shots and drink Coronas and celebrate Cinco de Mayo so you can drink a bunch, but you're racist. So it's just like, I get why, Kenyon Martin brought it up, but like you said, I think he was just looking for something to get in the headlines with.
All right. I think that's well said.